New Mexico Real Estate Basics, page 22. Broker. Unless the parties agree specifically in writing to the creation of a fiduciary agency relationship, consumers may work with brokers as transaction brokers, exclusive agents, or dual agents. What is a transaction broker? A transaction broker is the default relationship between brokers and consumers. Brokers may work with consumers according to a written agreement that does not create agency. The parties may choose to enter into an additional express written agreement, creating an agency relationship. Brokers acting as transaction brokers owe consumers broker duties as outlined in 16 NMAC 61.19. Is a written agreement required before working with a consumer? A broker may choose to work with or without a written agreement. However, a written agreement is required for an agency relationship. Also, brokers must remember that New Mexico statutes require a written agreement before a broker may go to court to collect a commission or fee. What duties does the broker owe the consumer in a transaction broker relationship? The broker owes the consumer of real estate related services who is not being represented by the broker certain duties that do not rise to the status of fiduciary duties. These broker duties include written disclosure of any adverse material fact actually known by the broker about the property or the transaction. However, the broker is not required to disclose data from a sex offender registry or the existence of group homes. The broker must make written disclosure of any adverse facts actually known by the broker pertaining to the financial ability of the parties to complete the transaction, and must promptly account for all monies and property received. As previously mentioned, C 1 period C period 2 and 1 period C period 3. The broker must disclose any material interest or relationship of a business, personal, or family nature. The broker must keep confidential any information learned in the course of any prior agency relationship, unless the former client specifically consents to disclosure, or the law requires disclosure. The broker must present all offers in a timely manner and perform any written agreements made with the parties. The broker must assist all parties according to local, state, and federal fair housing and anti-discrimination laws, and help them comply with the terms and conditions of the contract and with the closing of the transaction. Finally, the broker should suggest that the consumer obtain expert advice concerning matters beyond the scope of the broker's expertise. How is an agency defined in New Mexico? In real estate transactions, agency means a fiduciary relationship in which a real estate broker acts for or represents another as an agent, created only by the other person's express written authority in a transaction. The relationship is built on mutual respect, trust, honesty, and promise keeping.